So let's now think about what needs to go in this main description box. Craft your first sentence to grab attention, to be focused on the guest and the benefits they will receive. It's also worth thinking about the other alternatives that are nearby that you're competing with. Close to us there is a beautiful holiday park, but the downside of the holiday park is that it's crowded. There are also some freedom camping sites, but the downside with the freedom camping sites is people come in there late, they make noise, and people are just never too sure how safe they are on a freedom camping site. So let's have a look at what we've got so far. Safe, quiet, peaceful and fun. We're social hosts that would love to help you have a great time in Orewa. We know the local restaurants, bars, wineries and entertainment. Depending on your preferences, you may be by yourself on our property or you can join us for drinks and dinner. We also have 2 kayaks and 2 stand-up paddleboards which you're welcome to use. Let us know if you'd like SUP lessons or go on a water adventure with us. Let us introduce you to the amazing experiences nearby. Many bushwalks and mountain bike tracks. We have 2 bikes you can use. Scenic flights from Dairy Flat, take a ferry trip to Tiritiri Matangi Wildlife Sanctuary, or come salsa dancing with us on a Tuesday or Friday night. We have a specially prepared hamper for you on arrival which includes locally produced Manuka honey, wine from a Maharangi vineyard, and a few other surprise goodies. So let's have a think about your site for a moment now, because it's important to let your guests know how you operate as a host. Are you the social host and love interacting with your guests, or do you offer little interaction so they have a private and uninterrupted stay? So here's some examples of things that you might want to say. We are social hosts who love to interact with our guests over a glass of wine on the deck. We are social hosts who love to chat upon your arrival. Due to our huge workload on the farm, it can be hard to interact, but we'll do our best and would still like to meet you upon arrival. Or we are hosts that like to offer full privacy on our property, but please do not hesitate to come to the house if you need something. Or this is a private and safe site at our beach home. If we happen to be there, please say hi. Otherwise, please enjoy and look after our piece of paradise in our absence. Or maybe you're a business and you could say you are purchasing a voucher for 2 drinks from our cafe and staying in the car park for free. So it's not just about having somewhere to park a motorhome for the night, it's about offering an experience. The better you can describe the experience, the more you'd like to offer, the better your reviews and the more you can charge. And coming back to this listing that I'm creating right now, considering there are freedom campsites and a holiday park close to us, I think we're starting to get some good competitive value in here. Would you agree? So the next thing to consider is whether you'll charge extra for any of those extra services or whether you'll include them in the price. I think what we're going to do is include them in the price, and we're going to put the price higher because we would rather have a lot of fun with people, enjoy their company and provide great value than have just somebody come and stay at our place and we hardly see them. So that works better for us. And if we're going to provide some drinks, we're going to provide dinner, we're going to provide a hamper as well, then we're going to be over $100 for sure. Plus we're going to let them do their washing. We've got Wi-Fi that they can use. So I think we're going to give some great value to these people and we're going to have a lot of fun as well. So the next thing we're going to do, we'll take out that starter text and think about the vehicles that we're happy to have. And on our property, a caravan just isn't going to fit. So we're going to restrict this just to self-contained motorhomes. If we had a larger piece of land, we'd be happy with a caravan. And it does need to be self-contained. I think we will just make this shorter and go self-contained motorhomes only. And then we're going to describe the location of the park, the access, and what it's like there. Self-contained motorhomes only. You're parked on grass up a narrow driveway which you'll need to reverse for about 30 metres. Park is on a slight slope levelling ramps recommended. So what you need to think about is, how is a person that's maybe from a foreign country, rented a motorhome, they're not used to driving it, how confident are they going to need to be to get it in and out of your place? How level is it going to be, because it needs to be level to sleep well? Are they going to be able to get round corners? Are there trees hanging over that might damage? We want them getting the motorhome in and out without being damaged and without them getting stuck. Just a heads up too, most rental motorhomes are only insured for specified drivers, so it's better that you don't offer to drive it for your guest. So the next thing to think about is health and safety. Are there any hazards on your property? This box is where you're going to put anything that would discourage maybe a young family or a family with young kids from coming, because maybe you've got an open lake or a cliff that they might fall over or something like that. And it's better to put it right in here so that they can make their decision before they book with you as to whether they'll come or not. Also have a think about any pets or animals that you have that may be a little bit scary for other people. If you've got a dog that barks on arrival, then let people know about that. We just want to make sure that they get no surprises, that when they get to your place they feel safe and they're happy. Okay, so our property is fenced, there are no dogs, you're in a residential area, neighbours are quiet, mostly.